Welcome back to Monster Train, everybody. And today we're gonna take another break from the expert challenges and just try to do a nice, relaxing, regular run. In the mood for something a bit more chill. So here we go. We're gonna do a normal run and hopefully have some good luck. All right, we had Hellhorn Stygian both Exile. Cool. We had the Seraphim Temperament. That one's been showing up a lot for us lately, but that's okay. I got some Ice Tornadoes, Tiresome Climb, Welder Helpers, and of course we have our Queen's Implings and Foregone Powers. So Ice Tornado, Foregone Power, not exactly a combo. Obviously cards that have Permafrost you want to keep around, and the Foregone Powers will discard them, so a little bit awkward, but maybe we can have something happen there. Let's see what we have. Ooh, the totem's interesting. The prototype is also obviously strong early. Let's see, when a card is discarded before the end of your turn, you gain 1 energy. So most of the time we'll be able to do something with that. I haven't gotten to use this artifact to very good effect yet. The prototype's kind of a known quantity. Let's try the totem. Kind of curious how that'll work. Alright, and I'll probably do the usual Imp Parade and try to pick up a Rally later. I think that just is a little bit stronger, and we have these Welder Helpers as well. Maybe we even pick up the Imp Killing upgrade at some point here. Yeah, let's go with this for now. And here we go. Enemies in floor. We're not amazing at this, but it's good enough to go ahead and take the trial here. Alright, we got our Ice Tornadoes. That could clear a floor out if we'd like to. Let's see, versus playing what Train Steward doesn't accomplish a whole lot. So, and we do have this artifact, but things are a little bit awkward. I'm going to deploy the Queen, then play the Tornado, just because that's pretty important. And let's see, we're already getting 20 here, so I guess the Foregone Power here makes sense. Alright, awesome, we got the Train Steward, so I think I play that at the top, actually leave room here for Imps. And we'll try to protect it next round to hopefully do some damage to these guys. Picked up plenty of imps, that's good. Obviously don't want the queen to die here, so I have to think about that. I want to protect, well, let's see, so I'd love to play 3, actually just 2 imps here is fine. That would kill the collector, and then I want to play at least 1 here. Okay, that makes us survive, so it's fine. Then I want to play 1 here in order to protect the queen at least. It's not enough, apparently. I could play a Steward and an Imp here, and that would still accomplish the job. So maybe we can do that. Okay, now the Queen survives, and now we can go Impling, and then we'll have to play the Steward in the front, and that'll get us both kills. That's pretty good. And we'll Foregone Power there to eliminate that unit. Alright. So, not set up maybe in the best way possible going forward, but we eliminated the most units that turn, I think, and made sure to get the Collector, which is a big deal. Okay, we got our Ice Tornado again. The Impling makes a lot of sense here. That'll let us get this kill. And then, yeah, just play this in the front. And no reason to play these, so we'll hold on to Tornado for the following turn. Which is, of course, fantastic right here. Alright, and now we can just play a couple more imps and win. Alright. Okay, so the totem not doing an incredible job there, but that's alright. Don't think we want another expensive spell. Vent versus Welder Helper is an interesting one. If we push hard on the Welder Helpers, maybe we can try and get some sort of synergy there going with the armor. So I'm a little bit interested in that. The vents probably better, though. We don't have a way to hit the backline except for these ice tornadoes, which aren't super reliable, so I'm going to just take the vent. Bit of a boring pick, but I think a good one. And Crypt Builder, of course, excellent with the foregone powers, so that's a pretty easy pickup for me. Alright, and we'll go see what Hellhorn unit we can get here, along with the Merchant of Steel. Alright, health attacking quick, sure. Alright, well, I'll probably take Alpha Fiend. I've been taking Horned Warrior often lately and not been very impressed with the results, so maybe I'll try to do something with the Alpha Fiend. It is big, which is a little bit tough, but it's okay. I don't think Quick helps it very much. I'd really like to get it multi-strike. I may even just do an immediate reroll here. It's the only unit I really care about upgrading. I could potentially give Endless to something, maybe, but these just aren't that exciting. Maybe I can give it Strength Stone. Maybe that's fine, and then fish for stuff afterwards. Sure. Okay, well, we did get Endless, and then stuff I don't really care about. So this is a bit awkward. The Welder Helper with Endless can be pretty powerful if you can find a way to get rid of it, because then the idea is to not play it in the front, but give armor to your front unit, and then try and eliminate the Welder Helper in some fashion. And if we can pick up the Shardtail Queen upgrade that lets us do that, that would get the job done, absolutely. As is, though, it would be a little bit awkward. It's what, 120 bucks? That's most of our gold. I'm going to try it. This is spending money on something that's very speculative, but I think it could be interesting down the road, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we get a unit draft here for 10 armor. We didn't lose very much health last time, which is good. Our unit's unfortunately not the strongest, but once again, I think we can just afford to take this, even if it means taking a little bit of pyre damage. Alright. Well, we got our Alpha Fiend. That's nice. We got the Shardtail Queen here, of course. So the Fiend wants to get powered up right away, so I guess I played on the bottom. That seems alright. And then I guess we'll just drop this in the front for now. And then I'll play... Yeah, I'll play the Queen here, even though we could get Collector or something. I think it's worth it. And I'll play one of these. That's slightly awkward. So I'm tempted to play the Ice Tornado, and I think I'll do that. Let's just see what we hit. Okay, that was extremely good. Then I could play one of these to get an extra energy. Okay, well, I was hoping to keep more Train Stewards maybe, but that's fine. I'll play one here, and then I can play 2 more Imps for free. Okay, our Welder Helper actually surviving a little too long, and that's okay. I think this is first, and then we'll play one of these, we'll play one of these, and then do that. I think we should still be okay here. Okay, we're only dealing 85. That's not great, but the Tiresome Climb could go a long way to helping. I could move this or the tank in the front. I think I'll move the Spike Generator away, and that should go along. Yeah, it goes a huge, huge way. Then I can... Is this dying? This is actually not dying. Wonder if this will actually, let's see, 35, 40. I don't think this actually changed anything, so I can use that up here instead, and then this and this. And I want to leave room for this Endless guy, so I don't have room for these guys. Alright, so now we just do that, and we're completely fine. There we go. Okay. Hidden Passage is definitely interesting. Hornbreak could also be good. Again, we could use another way to reach the back beyond just Vent and the Ice Tornadoes. We already have the Climb, though that one's not quite as good on friendly units, obviously. I think I'm interested in the Hornbreak enough. And yeah, I'll take another Crypt Builder. We're doing some discard synergy stuff, so that seems okay. Alright, so we got a couple of Incant units and a Steel Worker. I'm pretty interested in Guard of the Unnamed. That could potentially be our armor synergy thing if we get like an armor doubler or dealing damage for armor or whatever. That could go a long way, and we're looking to cast spells in any case, so seems okay. Alright, Merchant of Steel plus a banner or a duplicate Empire Health. Is there anything I'm super excited about duplicating? I could make an extra Alpha Fiend, but is that really what I'm looking for though? Doesn't quite feel like it, and the Pyre Health not too useful here, so let's go check out what the Merchant has to offer and then pick another banner. Okay, quick once again, and then Strengthened Battle. Let's see what we've got. Well, he might be taking Alpha Fiend anyway. Or I could take a Branded Warrior. Not a huge fan of Branded Warrior, generally speaking. So it's either a second Alpha Fiend or nothing. And currently we only have the one tank, so definitely need to find some of those, but I guess I'll take this. It's not amazing. Don't think I'm going to fill any of these fully, so I'm actually going to check the Concealed Caverns before spending my money, just in case it presents us different options. Okay, we get a draft pick from Awoken, Melting Remnant, or Umbra. Awoken's usually a good generic one. Melting Remnant or Umbra. Let's see. Umbra, I feel, is probably a little too specific, as is Melting Remnant a lot of the time. Let's just go with Awoken. Okay, Wildwood Tome and Spreading Spores are actually both of interest to me. This could end up being good on the Guardian, though I guess the regen's not that relevant. I don't think Channel Song is too good. It's just gonna end up drawing an Imp a large percentage of the time, and I'm not really looking for a giant Imp. So I'm not too interested in that. Do I want Quick or Spreading Spores, though? The regen will just be regen. It won't do anything special. Huh. Yeah, you know, I'll take the Quick. That could end up opening some possibilities up. And from there, we'll spend a little bit of cash, though. I feel like we probably just do another Strength Stone here. And my Battlestone on this is pretty weak. Maybe I do it anyway. Just feels like there's so many better upgrades, but where am I getting another Merchant of Steel is the question. Okay, there's one coming up here, so I'm gonna save those slots and just hope we can get through on the base unit for now. Could have maybe spent some money on removing, should have considered that, but too late for it now. Okay, that's a pretty nasty first floor. I probably want to avoid that for the time being. I will eventually want to deploy a Fiend there, most likely. So I'll probably go Queen in the middle, Fiend up at the top, and I guess we'll just give it a Steward tank for now. Eliminate one of these guys. Okay. Well, the vent's nice here. Definitely want to utilize that, though I might not be able to because I'd also like to deploy these units. So can I get away with just imps here? It looks like it can, so that should be fine. So in that case, we'll go guard plus fiend, and then I'll vent here just for the trigger. And here we'll go impling. Oh, right, that'll... Okay. The impling's killing things here is a bit awkward, but it's still okay as we can do that. Okay, don't mind that too much. That's sort of the steward's job. We have an ice tornado. We have our endless welder. So I think doing this here makes a lot of sense. Go ahead and eliminate something and get us extra armor, and then this. Let's see, this is the endless one. I don't really have a way to kill it though. I'll just deploy that at the front. Sure. And then go ahead and foreground power there, and we just don't have room for much else. That's okay. Well, looks like Guard of the Unname's dying, because that is a heck of a floor there. I can Horn Break there, which will get us a little extra armor and eliminate the big hit at least, but that guy's going down. And here, I can play an Impling and then a Steward, which should work. Alright, nice. The Endless guy's gonna die, so we can put that in front of the Alpha Fiend for the boss, which will be helpful. Beyond that, let's see. I can give this quick, doesn't actually accomplish that much. And give this quick, which will save this guy, I think? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Then let's do that. That lets me play Tornado as well, which I'll do on this floor. And I guess I can't play any imps now, that's okay though. No room here. Alright, so we'll definitely want to play a Helper here. Buys us a bit of time, and then I want to tiresome climb this guy perhaps. Doesn't do that much, so... But I think it's worth it, then I can do this. Okay, that's kind of the worst possible outcome, but that's alright. I think we'll be okay still, since we get to get this in back, so it gets to block each floor. So here I get to play it once again, and play Crypt Builder. Hopefully this Fiend has enough damage. Good enough, alright. Interesting decision on what to take here. It might depend a little bit on what unit we find. Okay, well, that's not the synergy we're looking for. We're looking for armor synergy. So Last Stand, not quite it. I might take a Dark Deal, though. It's just a reasonably useful card. So that seems okay. Alright. Could take a Demon Fiend. It is difficult to play it. I could take a second Guard of the Unnamed, though. They're really not good in multiples. You generally want one floor that you're heavily incanting on. So having an extra one doesn't exactly do what I want. The Demon Fiend, of course, runs into space issues as well. But it is a powerful unit. So I could take Demon Fiend, go Energy. I mean, there's only one more flag after this. I probably have to do this, even though it's a little bit awkward. Really would have preferred draw here, I think. And then we'll pick up a Stygian unit and see what the heck happens. Let's look at the artifact first. Okay, Queen's Tale is definitely good. It's an extra card draw every single turn, extra energy. And I'm actually going to look at our champion as well. Okay, I was really hoping for the imp killing option here, but we don't get that. So it's either the Rage Imp or additional Rally. Man. I feel like I'm just gonna have too many room issues for like the Rally to really kick off, so I guess we'll go with this. And let's see what we can find here. Okay, I can either pick up a sweeper that applies spell weakness, or just a bit of a utility card here in the Offering Monument. Interesting. Do I want a sweeper? Couldn't use it. I would have to improve it for sure. And then I'm still not entirely clear on how I'm keeping most of my units alive, but you know. At least I have the quick for that sweeper, perhaps. Yeah, I think it's good. I do have to think about my floors, though, and it's a little tricky. One of these Alpha Fiends probably doesn't fit, is how this pans out. We go like Silo Fight plus Demon Fiend, maybe, on the bottom. Hoping to make this quick. Then the Queen plus the Guard hang out somewhere, and then there's just like an Alpha Fiend and some imps or something up at the top. It's a little bit awkward. We might be using our Ascend card to ascend our own units around. Spell Shield 2, and we have a Haste Granter. It's a little bit dangerous. We do have this vent. The Hornray gets around it, which is nice. We have tornadoes, 150 coins, and we're going to the Merchant of Steel next. Oof. This is tough. It's definitely tough. There's ways this can break where it's very bad for us, and there's ways where it won't matter too much, so... but I think our units are too weak right now to be taking that risk, so let's just do this. Okay, here's a tornado. Though I'm likely looking to deploy Demon Fiend. And this floor's smaller, which is also a bit awkward. Might have to play a Queen there. Alright, let's go Demon Fiend in the middle. Then I'll go Queen plus Imp. Alright, that gives me another energy as well. That's great. Let's see. Do I want this Welder Helper here? I kind of don't want to block this area up, so we may play the Welder Helper at the top, and then of course do that. Oh. Well, playing Demon Fiend in the middle when there's Haste Granters is maybe not the smartest thing to do, but here we are. And of course I'd love to play the Sweeper down here, but it's my Queen's going to have to tank at that point, which is not great. So really I screwed this up quite badly, is the long and short of it. That being the case, though, let's play you. Let's play you. I'll at least do something, and then I can play one Impling here, which doesn't ultimately accomplish much, but something, and I guess her. That, and... This is a very, very poorly laid out floor here. Just did not play this intelligently, but let's go Guardian at the top. gonna want to vent here, I think, just to get rid of the haste for once. These guys are dying, so there's not much I can do there. Yeah, I guess I'll just vent first then. Let's see, 30 makes a difference, I think. I'm sure I'll do that rage. Okay, Hornbreak is good. So we'll once again want to eliminate that, then play one of these, play one of these, and these. Capacity could certainly be our next pickup as well. Let's do that. Okay, this is good. I think I ascend this, and then sure I can play an imp and a train steward here, and that's fine. Okay, there's the haster again. Would probably like to kill that just to give myself a bit more time. Let's see, I will quick here. It seems strong, even though we're not obviously attacking this turn. Then let's try Tornado. Okay, that eliminates that, great. So that means I can use Dark Deal. And I think I'll use it on you, perhaps? And then one of these will kill that. And that's all we really get to do. This is pretty unfortunate. That is what it is. Is this enough? Alright, this is at least enough. So that's good. The Demon Fiend really carrying us through the victory here. Alright, things are going a little bit strangely. Ooh, Impressive could get us there. I don't mind that. Orch of Shields is also alright. It's another sort of armor synergy, but I think I want this. None of this looks particularly strong to me. Let's take a skip. And definitely go this way. Hopefully find some good upgrades. Man, it loves quick. Well, I'll give it to our sweeper. It's better for it to have it by default for sure. And we can give it some attack as well. Put some health on our tank, so that's all good. And a large stone, oh boy. Large stone's a little tough. So, man, I could put it on the Demon Fiend and just sort of plop it down on whatever the 4th floor ends up being. And go bottom floor Silophyte plus Guard. That's not unreasonable. Still don't know what I'm doing with these Alpha Fiends at that point. I'm going to try this, and we'll see how much I regret that. At that point, I'll probably give it more health, too. And it's 10 attacks, really going here. I should put the health on the Guardian name, that was silly. Not playing very well today, I will say that much. Alright, these stewards are awful, let's get them out of here. And then go to the caverns. And don't think this is worth our time, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not feeling particularly good about this right now. We have too many creatures that we can't deploy, and just too many awkward setups. multi-strike for a random artifact. We have these guys that buff everything. I don't think we want that. Okay, well at least we have room for our sweep setups. That's good. Let's see, our 4 floors at the very top, which is also fine. You have, what, 25 health? That's not very much. This is... yeah, these Alpha Fiends are just bad right now. Play this here. I mean, I could play an Alpha Fiend and look to move it up later. It's not incredible, but you know, if it dies... but I want room for imps here is the thing. Whatever, I'm gonna try this. It's probably a horrible idea. And then I guess I'll kill 2 of these and kill our Train Steward. Okay, well there's the Demon Fiend. Definitely playing that one. Then we're hoping not to discard the Vent, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'll vent this floor. Wow, these draws. So, this is already dying. It's not ideal. I could play an imp since that draws me a card. Okay, just drew me more imps. It's not really what we're looking for either. So, I guess I Arse Tornado. And get another Train Steward killed, probably. Let's start with these, though. Well, that also gets me an energy, sure. So you're doing... okay, so that kills you, and then I'm fine with playing one of these. Do that, sure. Okay, there's the cards we actually want. So this wants to go here, this wants to go here. And then you're doing okay, that's great. We'll play these guys and play this. That. Okay, here's another quick. I'll pop that up here, I think. Then give more rage. And I guess let's not play the frozen spells. Do that and that. How are we doing? We're doing 33 damage. That's quite bad, I would say. Moving the Sycophant out might actually help, since this won't get buffed for a ton of attack. It's probably correct. Okay, it didn't help as much as I hoped it would, but did something. From here, I guess we just... of course, we're going to discard the one spell we had. That makes sense. And I just don't have room for anything else. We might just die here. We did apply Force Spell Weakness, which is something. Deals quite a bit of damage. Guess I start there. Then I can Impressive as well. Throw out another Rage Imp. Which can actually go on the front here. Though unfortunately, the ×5 attack just means we're in pretty bad shape regardless, so This is not great. Alright, is our Fiend gonna win? Our Fiend is gonna win. Alright, that's good news, because this was going poorly. Oh boy. Alright, this is going extremely badly. Okay, Battering Ram is the kind of thing I was looking for in terms of armor synergy. It's clunky at this point, but I'm gonna take it and hope it works out. And I immediately get Glacial Seal to regret my decision, because now I'm looking to incant with that instead, probably. Yeah, I mean, it's just too good not to take, I think. Alright, we have another next boss coming. The Merchant of Trinkets not doing much. Cavern. So we'll probably go this way. We get to remove more Train Stewards, which is always great. And then try to do something with some of these spells. Let's see what we got. Remove Consume. No, not interested. Add Consume. Could do that to the vent, possibly. Let's see. Cost reduction is definitely great. Let's cost reduce this, probably. I won't do this to the vent. Probably not. I kind of need that vent. Might actually do it here. These Ice Tornadoes aren't that good, so having one that's just better, I think is fine. And I probably don't bother with the reroll. Maybe I pay for one more Purge. Let's see. Go to the Merchant of Steel next round, I assume. And improving these Fiends I can't deploy. Oh boy. I'll pay for one more Purge. I think getting rid of a few of the Implings is pretty good. Alright, we're hoping to miracle our way through this boss and then get some good stuff on the other end. Okay, the Scourge cards shouldn't be too bad. Our energy is pretty okay between the Queen's Tail, the extra energy we got. Yeah, basically everything we have generates energy, though of course we get hit with this hand immediately. So, okay, Demon Fiend is gonna go in the middle. That's just the way that has to work. And then I want the bottom to have room for my incant stuff, so I guess we're going Queen at the top. And we'll Frostbite this, I guess, means it gets killed this round, which is good. Okay. Lost to 50-50, that sucks. Okay, we got one piece of the puzzle here. That's useful. Let's see. 4 times the armor. Do I want to play this Alpha Fiend anywhere? I don't think I do at the moment, so let's start with this. And of course, it discards the thing I don't want to discard. That checks out. Yeah, maybe I misplayed that. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. We're getting a million weights of contrition because I can't deal any damage to anything. Wow. Okay, well, I drew the Silophyte. That's huge. Definitely playing that, and then definitely playing a couple of Imps. Will draw me an extra card. Let's just get rid of as many of those as we can. Hopefully the Waste of Contrition should at least stop piling up now. Okay, we got the Glacial Seal as well. That's very good. So, definitely playing that. Definitely gonna play a Hornbreak just to trigger the thing there. Let's play with Fledgling Imp. Okay, this is interesting. Not sure it's good, but it's interesting. Let's just Hornbreak there. Get some Frostbite going. So I can move the Demon Fiend, that's not really helpful. I can move the Sweeper, that's not really helpful. Yeah, this didn't quite work out the way we wanted, did it? Guess I'll just get rid of these weights. Okay, Quick's not bad. What are you doing? Taking 12, okay. So let's go with another one of these. That's my better Ice Tornado. That's actually sort of helpful here. I can play that here. That's very good, alright. And then... yeah, I want to just play spells down here. Okay, we finally got lucky. So there we go. Unfortunately, our tank not really stacking up armor here. We're just not casting quite enough spells. Okay, these are sort of helpful. They're coming for 12. I think I'll just keep doing it this way for now. Let's see, Dark Deal on you makes a lot of sense. Then play one of these. Okay. Okay, that was decent. Alright. Definitely play that. Probably one of these. Perfect. I'll go Crypt Builder and then try there's no room for these imps. Yeah. Alright, here's the boss. And we draw a pretty spell light hand, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to apply some Frostbite. Definitely playing that. Question is if I'm playing this or this for 2 Frostbite and extra armor. Let's see, 32. Yeah, the armor doesn't actually help, so I'll just do this. Like 3 spell weakness. This does 0 damage. It's not amazing. That and so you do a ×2 attack. We're only dealing 200 damage. Okay, so we're probably dead, is what I'm seeing here. Don't have very many big spells left either. Yeah, let's just pass. Okay, well, we drew a big spell, but it's not gonna be nearly enough. Yeah, this is just not close to being close. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I ended up drafting way too many units that didn't fit, and it just didn't make any sense at all the way we set up. Yeah, played poorly today, and I got punished for it, so these things happen. We'll come back next time and try to play a bit tighter, make plans that actually make sense. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.